What's up? Is everybody here? Everybody. There's 14 of you. Hello. What's up, Pump Down and friends? Master Nerd. What's up, you guys? You guys got jokes. That's great. They got some good news. So, this morning was pretty fun. I just took a little chunk out of here, man. I wasn't expecting that. That's crazy. Unbelievable. Man, if you held on with a time stop, you are golden. Was not expecting that at all. This was terminus here. And that's crazy cool. So let's hop into a 5-minute chart. Private students, I want your order flow charts. I want your annotations and your studies, because this right there, that's the cat's ass. That is the money maker machine right there. It doesn't get any better than this. Like, this is it. I'm not going to do any more annotations beyond this, okay? I want my private students in here and sending me your order flow charts. Wow, what a beauty. So this morning, I just woke up. I just literally opened my eyes and it was doing my thing. And yes, I seen that London had made 1/3 ADR, likely close or whatever. Wasn't concerned about it because it's time. It's Friday. So I'm looking for a TGIF setup, right? And anybody who's watching, feel free to go into ICT content and check out his TGIF model. But these are the conditions, right? You've got your rise up, you trade down for the week, you got a nice expansion, so we got that. Now, Thursday, this is the beauty of the TGIF. So Wednesday and into Thursday, it keeps dipping, and it doesn't get a retracement. So this is mainly why, well, one of the main reasons. I wanted to see what Thursday did, because Wednesday was such a large range that I wasn't expecting anything great to come of Thursday. So I let Thursday play out, do what it did. Is this a new week opening gap? I think so. Anyway, you let this play out, because if it doesn't do a big retracement and it keeps dipping, you're likely going to get, at least your 30%. Like, this is gorgeous, you guys. This is freaking gorgeous. Gorgeous stuff right here. For your order flow charts, you're going to have to actually drop into a 1-minute time frame, because it moves so quickly and very dynamic in its delivery. So you're going to want to go into a 1-minute chart for this. Okay, and the real fun begins right in here, right? This is where the sketch begins. How about 1 and 5 minute? I want them both. 1 and 5 minute charts. Order flow charts. So we've just hit this little tiny fair value gap right here in an up close candle. Likely to see some sort of little retracement. Figure out how far we're going to go down, maybe there. Where's the next set of real stiff candles is here. So maybe this fair value gap, it's possible. Could be one of those days where it just keeps grinding higher as well. Yeah, I don't think that's topped out yet. What's up, Mario? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I don't know that I ever did talk like a Canadian. I never thought that I did. Maybe you guys hear something I don't. If I do, it's like Native American. yeah, so let's go through this puppy this morning. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful, beautiful trade this morning. Just to the point. Didn't even care. Didn't even care. I woke up, I gave you guys this in the private DM. You know, I prefer that you study it. If you take it, it's just because you pretty much know what you're doing. And I would assume that you're not just using it for a signal. Because the more that you study this puppy, the better it is for you. So that you can foresee these coming. Like you can forecast them. It's amazing. It's amazing. So when we were hanging out last, I was mentioning that it was obvious we were going to come up into this area. Why? Because it showed its hand to us. It's already dipped into south side. So it did find a little bit of retracement, not much, in for the Judas of New York session. But like, look at once it came back down for another dig, where did it go right after? Right back up into where. So once it dips and it's showed its hand to you, you can catch yourself a nice retracement back into the range. So take a look at this last lap if you're here, bro. You've got your higher time frame arrays being met for the bottom of the day. I'll leave it up to you guys to figure out which one that is, okay? You see it, don't you? You should. Then where are you going to top out? Man, who knows? But so you take your fair value gap. You mark off what you feel is salient. And I'm actually going to ditch the gray here. That's so ugly. So we'll use that actually first. There's this guy here, but we're already, there's a reason why I call those the thin ice. I like these chunkers here, but I don't think we've topped out for the day yet. So we could see consequent encroachment of the fair value gap. So now let's crazy, right? So that's a PD array I'm going to leave for you guys to figure out which one that is. And, I mean, I played it. So it's not hindsight. It's not left side of the chart stuff. This was all I was expecting right here, this double top, and she was like, okay, we're going to the fair value gap. That was created yesterday. So the biggest main reason why I sat yesterday out is because large range days bring tight range days. So sure, you could have caught yourself a scalp, up or down. It was decent. But look at today. Very dynamic in its range. So large range, tight range, large range. Sometimes you get two tights in a row, sometimes, a few, but it's likely after you've had a series of consecutive pumps, then you get some stagnation, and then you can expect, okay, expansion, back to the discount, a lot of stagnation here. We had it rough here. People were feeling it really bad. I had one student message me this morning, and he just couldn't believe his very own eyes. And he's just like, my discipline has been so dialed in lately that this big, huge, fat gain that I got today, I didn't have to recover any losses, and it feels great. And that was so nice to see because you can't get that level of insight and cozy unless you live it. So look at that. It was looking pretty gloomy here for a minute. But look at the last little bit of this candle getting pushed back up above here. Pretty sweet. Like, you don't want to be calling tops in NASDAQ or Bitcoin for that matter. Any one of these giant assets, you don't want to be trying to call tops. Like, once it dips, like, you're looking for a ride back up to a premium. Like, you're not going, okay, that's the top. You're going, okay, there's the equal highs right there. That's where we're likely going next. What else? Oh, yeah. You don't want to call tops. You don't want to get in the way of a freight train. You want your candles to close. No, I don't do crypto, bro. Nope. BTC is like, it's not, it's sure it's a cryptocurrency, but the chart says it's rigged. So yeah, my edge comes from rigged markets, bro. This is how I'm able to do this stuff. And BTC's rigged as AF. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to do stuff and teach you guys there, and gives you guys a level of trust in that asset. But like, crypto's not for day trading. I'll say this live and publicly. Like, crypto is not for day trading. It's for long term. You want real walking around money, monocle money. You know, the one where the kind of money where you can buy a toilet seat that sprays your bum with water. You got to hold for long term. You're not leverage trading. It's not going to make you rich, man. It's not. You need to get in on the bear, just keep stacking, and then ride that fourth wave. That's how you make real money, buddy. And like, I'm not saying day trading is freaking hard, bro. Even Sam was just saying it the other day. Like, it is hard. There's so much mental. It's like, your mental game has to be military grade at all times. And you got to figure out what your weaknesses are to continue to be profitable. And you got to stay away from those weaknesses. Like, for me, I get bloodlust, and if I don't stop and I just keep going, I just end up grinding myself, because it's not even about, where's price going anymore. It's just like, it's so weird, man. Like, this, for example, this one Friday back here, and you won't see it in the candles very well. So this Friday, no, it's the one before this. It just did nothing. And I seen the draw on liquidity. I knew exactly where it was going. And it didn't want to push for me until the following day. It ran to my targets. And I, went beyond my max risk. I was choked at myself. And then, just like Buddy's thing this morning, you just wait for your GOAT setup. So you don't have to be, so you can make money and not have to be recovering losses. That's it. Just know when it's not going to run and let it go. Like, I get into like tunnel vision, where I get into fight mode, and I'm just like, you're dead, and I'm gonna die I'm gonna die trying to kill you, basically. Like a walrus. You ever double cross a walrus? Don't do it. Don't do it, man. They will fall off the edge of the earth till they get you. Yeah, and you are fighting you the whole time. That's exactly it, buddy. and nobody's more mean to you than you. Like, my one student sent me his journal entry, and he was calling himself names, an effing idiot. And I'm like, he's like, do you know where I can improve? Well, you can stop calling yourself names, that's for sure. But yeah, no negative self-talk. You gotta, that walrus analogy gets me every time here, right? But yeah, you gotta ICT says it the best. You gotta cheerlead yourself through this thick and thin. Like, you gotta be like, good job, buddy. You're getting away. You took your loss. You took your loss. You shut the computer down. You went back afterward to study, because like, if your weakness is letting the candlesticks call you names while you just sit there, and it aggravates you, like they just fluctuate. Every fluctuation is just like, it's like calling you, zit-faced nerd, loser, right? And then all of a sudden you want to react. You want to react because you're like, it's moving. And all of a sudden, right? So if that's one of your weaknesses, then just don't sit in front of the computer. Like, you're going to have to practice that. So you take your loss, you tell yourself you did a good job, you pat yourself on the back, you peacock around the house, and and then you just stay away. And then you come back in after. You don't need to be there watching the candlesticks print. You can just come back after and study them. Right? And that could be a hard rule for you. And you will save yourself so much headache. Just walk away, man. Just say no. Frodo. Is that Freedomi? Is that Frodo? DJ? What's up, bro? Yeah, you gotta have like a hard line set of professional rules that you follow at all costs. No, you should see Sammy egging me on to get into trades like after I've like made my quota, or I'm done trading for one reason or the other. And it's part of it is the 85% of it is because I have to stick to these rules, because I'm just too hardcore, man. And 15% of it is, which is maybe a little more, but it bleeds into whatever. You got to be a good influence. Like when I took those 2 L's on the live yesterday, that was just like, okay, shutting it down, bye. Like, people don't understand how professional that is because they're just not at that level. They'll be like, look at that nerd. He took 2 losses. What a loser. Look, I made it all back and then some this morning on this military grade trade. Or was that yesterday yesterday on the live, right? Or maybe it was the other day. Yeah, it was the other day. Anyway, the last time I went live with you guys. And then boom, this trade just freaks out. Yeah, it was the other day. Burnt. Don't worry, I'll smoke another one, yes. But yeah, that's professionalism. Walking away. Win or lose. Some of you guys are great traders. I got this one student. He or she, you'll know what needs to, never mind. Great trader. But it's never enough. And then, because the AM session is so nice and clean, and the PM session is so rude, this person will sit in front of the candlestick still all afternoon while egging. It's just egging. And so they end up giving it all back and then some. It's becoming a little better and they're moving along, but yeah. Day trading is just another animal. If you just want to make really easy money, have a 4 or 5 year plan, have a freaking 8-9 year plan, and just keep doing what you're doing and stack. Don't sell the top of this run. Sell the top of next run while you just continue to stack. Or maybe, I don't know, do what you do. But like, if you really want to make good money, yeah. And you guys, look, yeah, here, I will do a little bit of crypto for you guys, okay? Stop crying. We're in it for the bull run. The bull run hasn't even kicked off yet. Bitcoin hasn't even 2x'd its all-time high yet. We're not even at 120 grand or 130, whatever that would be. You're going to see red. And if you start FOMOing into momentum and selling your alts at a loss, you're doing it wrong. You can't be jealous that somebody else's coin is pumping and yours isn't, and then get into their coin while it's quote unquote pumping, breaking out. And then you start buying the top while you're selling at a loss because you're panicking. And then all of a sudden that coin you got into comes crashing down like XRP. Hello. How many of you guys sold your main stack for XRP and now it's just crashing down in your face? So many people that aren't even watching right now. I watched it happen on Twitter and everybody's pissed, right? And now your coin is going to likely start freaking out, and you're going to miss that deadly DCA entry price that you've been working on for 3 years. You're just causing yourself a bunch of heartache and misery, and you're bull running it wrong. You sit there and you hold. And so because these bull runs are timed every 4 years and they don't miss so far, and everything's on schedule. This happens every 4 years. BTC rips, and then it dips. The altcoins get their wave, and then everything just goes on a frickin'. Now, we kind of got ripped off the last bull run. We can blame China. And it wasn't even COVID. China banned Bitcoin, and that just ruined everything. But now that Trump's back, mass adoption, China's cool with Bitcoin, there's just like ETFs out the butt. There's so much going on. So the bull run's on. These guys, these fake influencers that you're watching on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, they don't know what they're talking about. They see a little bit of red and they are crying. They're all jeets. They're all gonna jeet real early. They're panicking right now because it's a little bit of red. Like Bitcoin just went to $108,000 and now it's hanging out at $96,000. These guys were just shorting 60,000, 70,000 and calling the top then, and they're just continuously getting it wrong because when it pumps and they see red, they're like, top's in. Man, these guys don't even understand trend. Every time that price starts doing this, or maybe it does this, that's fine too, because it's coming to grab people's stops here. They'll do this and they'll be like, it's dumping, it's over, full port short, bull run's over. We're playing for May, okay? Okay, it's 1 year after the election that the bull run kicks off. Okay, don't listen to these guys who have no idea what they're talking about. This is timed. This happens every single time. So what we're playing for is 2 waves. Okay, the first one, and then there's a second one shortly after. And the second one is out of control. typically, right? And then you've got your bear cycle. Okay, so we've got 2 waves this year. In this run, we had this kind of wave here, I guess you would say, because it was just like weekly candles. Boom. It doesn't look like much, but because the asset was worth so little here, these are actually huge in movement. So we had our wave 1 and then wave 2, right? So this is like May, April into June, right? That's our first wave. And then the second wave was just gross. You can see that being consistent in here as well. So 2013, we had our wave here, April and into May, June, right? And then our second wave was just disgusting. Wham! So this one now we're on now. We've already pierced the all-time high. And now we have our Ebros right there. This is where the fun begins. Right there. So these candles being ginormic, they're not so much in movement like these guys. Like I was explaining before, these guys are worth so much less. So there's a lot of X's, you know what I mean, percentage wise in there, because you know how it works. But these candles, because the asset's worth so much, you're going to need bigger looking candles to cover all the X's going on in here. So these guys that are panicking that the bull run's over, look at what happens in a bull run. Okay, you get candles that go up, and you have periods of down close candles. You have periods of consolidation. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks straight of pumpage. Look at that. 1 week of doom. Everybody's dead here. They're panicking. It's over. Trust me, bro. Right? Look at doom. And then weeks of pumpage. Some more doom. Weeks of pumpage. These are weekly candlesticks, you guys. You know what I'm saying? This is that second wave that everybody got ripped off on right here. Everybody got ripped off. China. And then so now we're here, right? And so like, don't be scared of these down close candles. Like, think about this. When you were in a bull run at any one of these times, and if you would have bought in down close candles on the way up, how well would you have done? You've heard of buy the dip, right? So buy the dip and stop freaking out and listening to these people who don't have a clue. Now, don't get me wrong. Bitcoin can have a flash crash. It can, but that just means that we're going to get a better price and reward, a better discount pricing for the ride up. 2025 is our year. Okay, that's our year. Sure, a couple of alts went up and did things. Don't worry about it. Just hold, and you got to believe. You got to believe. Look, did Bitcoin give a flying rat's butt about COVID? No. Did Bitcoin give a flying rat's butt about a recession? No. What was here? This was Obama, and this was Obama bombing. Well, I shouldn't say that. Oops. Banned. You're banned. Dead. Press F to pay your respects to Master Fren. Canceled. Anyway, wars. There was a bunch of stuff going on in here. And, you know, there's always doom, you guys. There's always doom. And the doom is the market buy signal. Every time. Every single time. Oh, the world's crashing, blah, blah, blah. Biden. Pfft. Wham. It didn't care about Biden. Okay? And subsequently, after Trump's bull run here, it didn't care about Trump either. Okay? It's going to bear market. It doesn't matter. It's going to bear market. So there you go. There's your analysis. Now I will give you one more. This here is the ETH BTC chart, and in the weekly last week we have created a swing low in a discount just around a 786, and now in the daily time frame we've created what I've dubbed the money printer model, which is basically a cup and handle with very refined rules that gives it high probability it's reversing. And all rules have been met. So right now, I was just posting this in the Crypto Lifer Discord that the bottom's likely in. And we go up now. So this month of December here, we made the swing low in the weekly time frame. So now we want to see that swing low fractal off here in the month. So come January, we're going to have a high probability that this is our swing low in the monthly in a discount before a bull run. And ETH's going to beat the snot out of Bitcoin here soon, which is expected because it's just math. And not much. Like ETH might get like maybe 3x, 4x. I don't know. Who knows? But not financial advice. But don't be scared of red. Invite it. You're just before the bull run. It's timed. So when you can imagine that buying a down close candle and you have to imagine that it's going to rip in your favor after, you're not waiting for it to rip out. You're buying red. If you're buying green, you're doing it wrong unless you're shorting. Okay? You have to buy red. You have to condition yourself to buy red in discounts, or you're just simply doing it wrong. Told you, NQH. Told you that was going to take me 3 weeks. You buy red in discount, just like I did today. And where did price go? To a premium. Whee! Same, but different. So we are losing this candle here. I was looking for this specific 15-minute cycle to get a close above this green line. Not happening. I don't have any expectations. You know, everything that I wanted to see played out today. We did close below an up close candle here, so we just got to see what happens. You know, does it want to reach for this fair value? I'm thinking it does. Like, even if it does get a little dipsky poo, I would love to see it here. Let's check our 2-hour chart. Man. Very beautiful, but no entry technique. But look at that 2-hour honkler. Unbelievable. Just leave it up to NASDAQ to be wrecking people. Just random, eh? It goes to this double bottom, but not that one, like always. And then reverses. Crying out loud. If that's a 786, I quit. Oh man, there's so many different ways to read the markets. But that's it right there. Going into the 15-minute time frame, and there's our discount buy. There's your turtle soup long this morning. There's our model. I wonder what the 1 minute looked like. Is it perfect? That's what I want to know. Is it perfect? I mean, this follows the rules. It looks like poo. But that's clucking. I mean, this one kind of like was sketchy, but it still did it. Amazing. Amazing. And for you guys at work, this is what you're doing when you come into your charts after work. You're just coming in here, you're grabbing fibs, you're seeing how deep these digs were, you're seeing what time they were at. This was the 9:30 Judas opening bell. Coming to the double bottom. There's your model there if that's what you like. There's your model there, 2022 if that's what you like. Continuation, order block there if that's what you like. There's something for you in here. Like you just gotta hang out and study. And just don't trade. Just don't even bother trying to look for a trade. Just study this stuff, because once you see it, you can't ignore it, and then you're just pretty much like going to be on point for the rest of your life. Like nobody can take it from you. They'd have to literally kill the entire freaking markets for them to take this from you. It's the best ever. Hey Timmy, what's up? Thank you, bro. Did you not get long before open? Yeah. Yeah, I was up early, buddy. I didn't even mean to be really. I just seen it. I seen the thing. I woke up, I seen the thing. I was up. Man, what is this guy spamming? Lydia, get that guy. Time him out for 25 seconds. Sandy Man reported. Thanks for covering this, mate. Yeah, you're very welcome, bro. And I mean, I could be wrong, and there could be, a black swan. There could be blah, blah, blah. Doom. Click on the Doom porn channel. But I'm more of a white swan type of guy. You know what I mean? I'm like cozy. Everything's cool. Trump's back. I told you so. And the markets are going up, and we'll see you this time next year. But I was going to say, that's kind of what we're playing for. We're going to want to be taking profits May, April, June, in and around there, laddering out. And then, the summer dip, or maybe it just consolidates, who knows. And then that second wave, does it just snapshot because some big Trump announcement, he goes, oh yeah, we're dumping gold and reserves into Bitcoin, maybe, right? And then all of a sudden, the entire crypto, like all they have is just one trippy announcement, and I just broke. I just broke just thinking about how freaking sweet that would be. Oh, man. White Swan. You ever heard of that? Shout out to my friend Sami. I'm controlling myself not to be long since like freaking 10 a.m. Yeah, good. Call on that freaking demon and fight him. And Reggie, my bro, that's an ugly money printer friend. You still trust it? What's up, bro? Dude, man, congratulations on that one little tweak that you made, and you're just like killing it now. You could always see the direction. It was just always being Prickenstein to you. So good job, buddy. Freaking 600 ticks. I know, it's crazy, bro. Thank you, Timmy. +1, Timmy. How did you call the BTC bottom in Lifers group this morning? Lots of practice. Mainly time. Actually, it was all time. I didn't close the 700 ticks profit. Crazy, man. Yeah, that's $3,500 one contract. That's crazy, bro. Good for you. It's what he does. Listen to this guy. He's modest AF, but he's legendary at what he does. Thanks, bro. Honkler, I missed that one. What's up, bro? My model said it was going to keep going. Yeah, man, you're just killing it too. See, and that's the thing, man. You got to just chill. and wait for your thing, and it's going to be obvious, and it's going to move. See, when price is moving, you don't have to second guess that it's moving. You're not sitting there worried that it's, oh, is it going to do it? Like yesterday was such a freaking butt nose. It was a high resistance liquidity run, and it still followed the rules. It was just a real bugger in how it delivered. It wasn't like today. The astonishing difference between the two is definitely measurable, because I don't want to be a part of this. I really don't. I can find scalps. I could hold for the day if I get the direction correctly or get in sync with it. It's not fun. It's very taxing on the mental capital. These are the trades I want to be in. Like this morning, I just went live, put my boxes on, price went to it, shut it down. Like that was the shiz. And then just kept going. Like this is the only little period where it was like, it's crazy cool. But yeah, let your trades be so obvious from like 2025, you guys. If you guys aren't like monocled up, I don't even know. The freaking simulation's broken. Did you see how many obvious targets she left behind? Yeah, exactly. 100 over 100 wickless can't do, man. Yeah, it kept doing that, and every time that it would look like it was going to go up, there was a bunch of wickless candles underneath, and I'm like, oh, was that yesterday? No, it was the day before. Yeah. You're talking about that dump or the one yesterday? I wasn't even really in the charts yesterday. So much so that I think Wednesday was yesterday. Yeah, man. Alex, hoi, what's up? Staz, what's up, brother? Didn't quite make mean threshold. Yeah, give it some time. It might give a... There's still a little bit left in it. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm actually not too shocked that it's coming down a little bit. You just got to figure out, where does it want to go? Does it really want to come all the way down for this guy? And that's possible. So let's put our breaker on. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Just because these candles are so ugly in the 15-minute, when it's in a high resistance run like that, and the 15-minute looks like poo, bring it up a time frame, and then all of a sudden things make sense. It's your high, lower low, higher high. It can, if it wants to be rude, come all the way down to here. Yeah, that makes more sense. Now again, I don't know. I have no expectations. I'm done trading for the day. I'm peacocking around the house all weekend. Thanks, bro. You're welcome, Jesse. Bust the crypto. Yeah, man. Just like, use, for real though, all these YouTubers that really suck and get it wrong all the time, and just go searching other YouTubers and regurgitating what they say, which come from an even more ridiculous source. Keep score, but watch their faces, okay? Watch every time candles move. Watch them. Do they cry? Because if they cry and they doom, and that's all they look for, and now they're just, as soon as they see the most slightest bit of red, watch them and watch what price does. You guys should see it, man. When new traders, all these YouTube gurus, they're literally like new trader level status. Like a lot of them. Like they are horrible. I don't know if you noticed, but they are horrible, and nobody like keeps score or anything. Like, it's just hilarious, but they're horrible, and you can counter trade them all day. Like, I don't want to name any names because Sam's in the, and I don't want to cause any waves, but you might know who I'm talking about, and the many. But you can counter trade them. Don't listen to them. If they are the purest market sentiment, they are the purest form of market sentiment possible, and they display it for free. It's beautiful. Thanks, guys. My VTC plan, 12 to 16 years, just stack roll all profits into Bitcoin. I mean, sure, but it's kind of limp gains. It's, it's hit the top of its S curve. It'll hit 1 million, but that's a 10x from here. Ooh. I'm short now, though. I don't blame you. But the problem with shorting in a bullish run in a bullish environment like this is that it can just come and wick stab you and grab that double top real quick and still run in your favor. You know what I mean? It's just not, I guess, whatever. It's not Bitcoin, but Bitcoin will do that. It'll just stab you and then drop. It did it like 4 times this week. Yeah, you're welcome, Riggy. The big lub, man. You were like, hey, let's hang out, and then you never talked to me again. I hope your Christmas holidays are going great, bro. Much love. I hope you're doing great. Thanks, Bellicose. Sorry, I meant to ask, what analysis did you do before calling that bottom? None. Time. 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 Time and then price. Price dove at the time I wanted to see it dive, and then it started going up at the time I wanted to see it go up, so the bottom was in. That is the analysis. I know I just melted you, and it's okay. Yeah, I told some people to long that, and I couldn't log in fast enough, so I just watched. Made 187 off one mic not long after, and I uploaded it. Nice, buddy. Word up, man. Yesterday, bro. Oh, when it kept it was doing that on my live too the other day. Crazy, right? It'll just make like little. It just leaves you little clues. It's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. Awesome. Good for you. And you know what? That's so cool because you can't get that kind of insight without studying, bro. Like, that's why I beg you guys not to trade. So you can study these little things, these clues, signatures. Lydia, I'm driving. Keep your eyes on the road, girl. Unfinished business. That's Snipes. I only watch you and Sam. Word. Word. The reverse signal bot. Yeah. It's so crazy. Like, I bought 3 dips on Bitcoin simply from everybody rushing into the Discord saying, what's happening to Bitcoin? Are we dying? Is it over? Like, floods of new traders all getting rocked because they were positioned and overexposed. And it was just like, okay, that's where I buy now. I know it sounds rude, but it's so weird. It's not. It's not at all. It's like when the the charts capitalize on your emotions. So as soon as you see a horde of emotional little bees buzzing around that their honey was just raided, I kept thinking, yeah, she's going. Then spotting a tailless candle or two underneath was such a meh day. Totally, bro. I know, and just like I was explaining how it could wick up and come get you. That's what I'm saying, right? So you try to short, right? And you're like, oh yeah, I'm short, model here somewhere in the 5 minute maybe, right? Stop at entry, page is off, comes up, your binks you. And then you're like, oh, maybe 5 minute, there's something else, swing high in here in a premium, starts trading down. You're like, yeah, pay myself, stop at entry, boom, stopped out. You're like, bang, what's going on here? So lame. That's why I'm just like, pish, let it go. Let her go. And there's the fair value gap. Now, what kind of sensitivity do we see out of that beauty? Yeah, Anson, when you see the fair value gap, you want it to take a swing high or low, depending, in this case, high. It can do the thing, but typically you'd want to see a swing high. So now if we close this candle here in 5 seconds, right, that'll be the next swing high we got to take. And that's where you want to see the gap. That's your unicorn. The price keeps on dipping. And there's our order block. Boop. Target acquired. Now, don't get in the way of this freight train here. Just because you see a line on my chart doesn't mean we have to do things from it. Does it want the next one? Because it's already closed below the midway point of this one. So we're checking out the 1 minute here. 15 seconds left. If it closes below the midpoint, we will aim for this gap here. Right at the midpoint. Rude. Order filled. No. You suck. I should trade now just to rub it in your face though. Yeah, word up, bro. Ooh, nice. Nice. Yeah, one day. Wait till Mr. Oh man, I'm trying so hard not to get suspended from YouTube. It takes a lot, you know. Especially when you're passionate about something, like your own country. uh, You guys have internet in Singapore? I thought you guys used like pigeons to send messages. Was 10 deviation area first first 1 minute order block of the day? Was that friend? You had a warning or something? I don't know. I'm kind of lost now. Messy charts when you use pigeons, bro. Holy snaky Anson, I'm just joking, bro. What's good, Brandon? Oh yeah, I'm trying hard not to get banned from calling Trudeau a butt nose face. Call me black nose rainbow loving weirdo. Oh dang it. Excuse me. Sorry, that was a big one. Hey, there's Jesse. What's up, bro? Sam, scalping is hard to use pigeons. By the time you get your order sent, it's the next day. I know, right? Word, bro. Oh, wow. Thanks. Mm. I really want to know who I should avoid on YouTube. Everybody. Everybody but me, Sammy, Jason Casper, your friend Sammy. Who else is cool? It's not. Like, that's about it. Like, who else is cool? No, not Casper SMC. Jason Casper. I mean, for crypto, right? Casper SMC's index, Forex features and stuff. I got some headphones and an apple. You want to trade your pigeon ski poo? Yeah, buddy. Do you trade futures because it adheres to your system well? That is correct. This market is rigged. It's rigged beyond rigged, right down to the tick, to the very minute, all day, every day. It's great, buddy. Crypto Face? No, he's pretty cool. He's pretty dope. I mean, he's an entertainer. You know what I mean? He doesn't educate. He doesn't give signals. He's just some dude on the internet with $1 million+ trades. You know what I mean? Like, he's not trying to claim he's big shot. He's not like, oh, I know where price is going. He's like, oh, my indicator's telling me to do this, so I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? He's just like, he's hilarious, just awesome dude, but like, what else? He made a whack ton of money in a bull run, like you're all about to do. You're all about to become crypto faces. If you sell properly. I only learned from Sam. You're funny. ICT is all right. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, but he's not crypto. He was asking me about crypto people. Of course. I love watching face longing tops. It is actually quite entertaining, and it's hilarious how many of those he gets. You're funny, Reggie. He actually does give signals to send to Discord. Sometimes he hits, sometimes he don't. That's trader's life, man. Like, not you, but most always. I wonder what happened to Market Cipher A. What do you mean? What's wrong with it? Where'd it go? Nothing. I don't know, Mitch Ray. I didn't keep score on him. I can't. I have no opinion. But yeah, like every all these new traders and stuff like that, like in the back of your mind, like you might not want to like say it out loud that you admit this or think this, but in the back of your mind, you do. It's you want to come into the markets and you just want to have 100% win rate in everything. Like you just think that there's some magical way that you can get 100% win rate and never lose. Like that's kind of what all new that's the pitfall of many new traders. And so with that in mind, you're not considering risk management to be important when it's literally the foundation of everything in a professional trading career is your risk. If you're risking half your account, you've got 2 trades till you blow it. If you're risking 1% of your account, you've got 100 trades until you blow it. You could take every single one of Sam's charts, every single one of the Elite's charts, Jason Casper's charts. You could take, and you can add crypto faces in there, his signals. You could take them all. And you could be mad in gains over time if you have your risk dialed in. You respect the risk, and the reward will respect you. That's how that works. This also comes with following a model, a plan, when to pay yourself, being content. Like there's obviously some other things to it. It's not just about how to get into a trade, but that's it. And you got to know how to lose properly. Like pretty much everybody here, your biggest issue is you don't know how to lose. You're a sore loser. And you're a sore winner probably too, but you can't imagine a day where you're going to go to bed at night with a net negative day. If whether it's $5 or $500 or $5,000, you end up turning that $500 loss into an absolute destructive nuke. And then instead of just going to bed with that teensy little loss and waking up the next day and hitting your banger model the moment you open your eyes, you're wrecked. You're emotionally and mentally bankrupt. And you might have money, but you just got no more will. So like there's so much fine tunings to it that you just gotta be practicing and dial yourself in and follow the rules. Have yourself those mechanical rules that you just don't break. You can't break them or you're fired. That's how it works. You got 1 minute and 50 seconds to see if this 5-minute candle can get up there. You're describing the noob experience to a T. Ask me how I know. Yeah, ask me how I knew. You know what I mean? I've been there. We all been there. No, you are fired. Thank you. Thank you. All right. See you later. Good night. Bye. Do a burnout. Urge. Yeah, if everybody here, if your issue is revenge trading, uh, just don't do it anymore. Remember, your model plays out more than it doesn't. So you got to permit yourself to lose trades. Now, I don't know what your model is. You're going to have to figure that out. But if you don't stick to it and you just chase price for the sake of chasing, you end up getting into that habit, even if you do see profits on your chase, right? You get into that habit and then it's not so easy to chase price. You see how that works? Large range days, tight range days, large range days, tight range days, large range days, tight range days. You are destroying yourself in here and not waiting for the beauties. Don't trade every day. Nah, I'm in a pretty good winner, but I don't rub it in the chart's face while calling it names, laughing. Oh, I do. I'm a real crappy loser though, but having that wide stop is literally one and done if it hits. It's so amazing, bro. That's so good. So we did close below the fair value gap on the 15-minute chart. I didn't see that till now. This guy. I'm getting there. Just looking where would it want to top. Right there. Maybe. We got an implied fair value gap here that it's breaking through, so let's see how it treats it. Yeah, exactly. And you leave yourself a nice wide stop and you can capitalize on that nice wide range that you could possibly get. That's so cool, dude. I'm so glad that helped. You're welcome. So when we get into that pink line there, we want to see how it treats it. Does it have enough energy to reach into this pool liquidity here? If the midway point of the pink box holds, we're likely going to moonshot right into this guy here. It's got to do it with the speed and distance though. 5 seconds. Where does that 1 minute close? Top right. Below the midway point. So it's just looking a little weak right now. So when we were looking for the expansion here, this is where you would want to see that violence and then a fair value gap created in here. Kind of like this one, where it took this and created a fair value gap here. You want to see that phenomenon sort of continue. It's not to say that it's over yet completely. We still got some time. It's just looking a little bit weak at the moment. So now we do have relative equal highs here. I'm still on my short about my own stop. Nice. Bitty Bitcoin's probably going to run to my targets. If you were in the Discord this morning, I gave you guys the play that was likely going to pan out. I was really just cheerleading Sam's calls this morning. We're both seeing the exact same things now. It's pretty cool. So I basically don't even have, like, I don't even have to look at what he's doing. He knows how to read the charts now. It's so cool. Like, I know that we're pretty much like, if he sees a dump coming and I don't see it so bullishly, then it's likely he's going to be on side. Like, that was crazy. What price are you looking at, friend? Oh, I have no idea, dude. Like, Bitcoin? $98,338.22. Just right there. And does it go beyond? Probably. I'm done for the month on Bitcoin though. I'm not really too excited to trade unless it shows me exactly what I want to see. So far so good, right? So next week is going to be our potential Santa Claus rally, which I'm looking forward to because the signs are there. We dumped into it and so far we're bottoming out, so we could have a nice Santa Claus rally. It's the year that you would anticipate that it could happen. You know how it's really been lame for 3 years, right? Wink, wink. But we'll see. No promises. Just guessing. CNBC said no Santa Claus rally? Are you serious? Like, that's a thing? They actually said no? You could counter trade the crap out of that, dude. That's like guaranteed there's a Santa Claus rally. Like, tons of mainstream analysts have already said that. See, they all suck, man. Like, that's the best thing. See, they're not talking to the retail. They're talking to the smart money. And then everything makes sense. The whole laundromat is listening to you with me today. No pressure. What do I say now? Let me see what kind of trouble I can get you into, Brandon. If that is your real name. Full board, let's go. It's about to flip out. What's up, bro? What's up, John Connor? What's up? Unfortunately, I was already in a short. You're awesome, dude. Let's go, Brandon. Wait, is Santa rally for crypto only? No. No, sir. Yeah, well, if they're saying there's no Santa Claus rally, then there is 100% going to be a Santa Claus rally. Guaranteed, or your money back. It's like when Jim Cramer called the top of Bitcoin. He's like, yeah, this is a good buy. And then it just dove in everybody's face. And then everybody panicked, sold at a loss. And then it ripped in everybody's face. And then they chased that long. And then it dumped again. Instead of just buying the dip. You guys heard that before, right? Buy the dip. Did you ever do it? You ever try, or are you scared? How is Kramer not... Dude, man, because he's one of them, dude. He's one of them. He's got a pass. It's all a big, cool, giant, smart money club. You're welcome. You're welcome to join at any time. Just take off your those, you know, that meme where that guy wears those glasses and he's like seeing demons and whatever, and then he puts the glasses, or he takes the glasses off. Or either way, put them on or take them off. Whatever works, whatever gets the vision into you or out of you. I don't know how this works. You're gonna have to figure that one out. Yeah. Peter, you're awesome, bro. Oh man, just inverse, man. I'm telling you, hang out here for a while and you're gonna see things that it's a simulation, bro. You're gonna see things you never thought, and then you're gonna be so sure when you go to buy bottoms and dips, and you're gonna know exactly what you're doing, man. Just hang out for a while. Try not to lose too much money till you figure it out. They Live, great movie, never seen it. I've been trying to help the newbies that come into the Discord, but it's inevitable that they teach themselves the hard way. Yeah, some do legit 3-way 20k into XRP at the top of the swing move. Yeah, man, see? There, I was just explaining this an hour ago. People do that, man. Their emotions get to them. They're just highly emotional creatures, and you can't be like it. The charts are designed that way. Like, believe it or not, you guys, and I'll spill the beans now. The charts are designed to induce emotions into you and then railroad them. They're designed to. That's their primary design. You think that these patterns that are being made are random and they're human behavior of people buying or selling? They're not. They are generated for you to take. Some of them work out, some of them don't. And they're likely going to railroad you before they do work out. And that's the secret with everything that I do. I'm just hunting everybody's stop losses. That's it. And time. But he's like, how'd you call the bottom? Price dove into people's stop losses at a specific time. Boom. Bottom's in. I know you don't believe me, but that's just how it works. High probability we go to 88, 90. We could, man. I don't know. Here's how it is, bro. I don't care what price of Bitcoin is. It doesn't matter. All that matters is time. And then, of course, price matters after time. But the price, the actual dollar value amount of the asset is completely irrelevant. All that matters is where is people's stop losses, and then what are you going to do when it goes into those stops? Are you going to buy them and just turtle soup them all? Put your stop loss, give yourself a nice wide stop, and let it rip? Or are you going to wait for your reversal model coupled with divergence or whatever you're doing? Right? It's not so much Are we going down there? It's what are you going to do if it, let's say it just dumped from 108,000, right? And you're talking about like 80 some K, right? 88K. Think about it like this, man. If you were scared to buy this dip, are you going to be scared if it dips even more? What if it dips to 75K? Are you going to be scared to buy that dip? Because you're concerned about price. Price is irrelevant. All you need is your model and a risk reward system if you're a day trader. Now, if you are a swing trader, you kind of bleed into caring about what price is, because you're going to need very, very nice discount prices in your 4-hour chart, wink, wink, to engage with your model in the lower time frame. So for example, we just had this big giant dip, right? You're in your 4-hour chart. It looks like it's going to make a swing low. It looks like it wants to bottom. It's making an Adam and Eve. It's doing your little thing. It's got divergence. And then you come into my YouTube and then you're like, yo, do you think it could go to 50K? And I'm like, okay, but what if it does go to 50K? Are you going to be scared to buy that bottom? You know what I mean? It's just a never-ending repeating cycle of, what do? I don't know what to do. You just hit your model and you don't care about all of the shenanigans. Today is like PhD today. I'm down with it, man. Like if it got down there, I would love it. I would love it. Antoine Da Vinci, that's pretty sweet. Your name is awesome. The guy with the glasses, you were just talking about that. The guy with the glasses. Which nerd? All They Live, okay. Gotcha. Holy moly, more money than sense. Yeah. I was down 9K on balls. Poor guy. They dropped the levy 200 to 20, then dropped the price 50%. Finally, I'm out. I was down. They dropped the levy. Like you mitigated your way out of that puppy? Good job. Ryan Grant. What's up, buddy? NQ like equals plus 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 plus. I agree. Kind of involves human behavior. Well, I mean, I mean, it's not the human behavior that they tell you of buying and selling pressure. It's the human behavior of where the hell's your stop losses, fool? I'm coming to get it. So, I mean, retail does move the market. I'm funny. Yeah, it works too. I just feel the FOMO. Just managed to deal with it better. Yes, over time. That's exactly it. You are practicing on countering human instinct. That's what you're really doing here. You want to get to the nitty gritty of what being a trader is. You are counter trading human instinct. You're countering human instinct. Everything that you feel is backwards. How do I know? Because the markets are designed to make you feel and then railroad it. Therefore, everything you feel is backwards in the market. It's not hard to understand. It's just pure logic. Fren, how hard is it to acquire a funded account? I can full port them and pass them in one trade. So pretty dang easy. I don't know about you though. I don't even know you. Hi Ralph, nice to meet you. We just locked in a new friend. Don't drip by the dip. Don't trip. What's up, Roberto D? I've been killing it in crypto on my personal account, but I'm going to join back in with y'all on the prop firms after New Year. I'll be real with you, bro, man. I am almost like fully self-funded. Like I still have a couple of accounts, but one of them I'm gonna run up and give myself a nice payday for the new year. And I don't really know if I'm gonna. I haven't decided if I'm gonna keep one of them to trade with you guys or what. So who knows? See this little swing high here? This is what I'm talking about. It right there. Taking what that fair value gap. Cause like I want to live trade with you guys, but I don't want to give my personal information, and I don't want to run the risk. So that's why I haven't been live trading with you guys. Well, I have been, but not have my account showed. Cause sometimes it'll glitch out, and I'll get disconnected from the broker, and then it'll show my name and stuff. I don't want that. So on my one funded account, it's a username, not my actual name. So I might keep that one. And there we go. 2 p.m. macro. We're getting that bounce. That 5 minute, finally doing what we want. And this is that nice shot blast up I was looking for to get up into right there. One more push. If you see a dip, use your chips. Yeah, what's up, Big Love? Peter, thank you very much. It's for privacy issues. Yeah, no kidding, right? It's like you can go to my mentor's channel and go learn from him yourself for free, but that's not why you come to me. You come to me because you need some sincere butt whooping. That's why you come to me. You come to me because you need like somebody who actually shows contentment, discipline, helps you with a trading plan. Like there's more to teaching people in a free setting. You know how to read price and engage with price. That's the easy part. Like that's so the easy part. Like there's so much more to just like, oh yeah, here's my order block. Check this out. It shows up at this time every day. Yeah, sure, but why isn't everybody making it? Because it's hard. Because you make it hard. That's why. Ain't nobody stopping this peacock this weekend. Yeah, amen, bro. I'm not touching it. I am up and I'm loving life right now. Like you can't even. That was my plan, was to just try and build my account so I didn't have to rely on the funded accounts. Yeah, exactly. Like that should be the end game. Like you basically go for funding because you're a brokey. Like, or all your money is in crypto and you're brokey. You know, like you see that meme where you got the girl with the nice bum and that's your crypto account, and then you got the girl with the not so nice bum and that's your bank account. Yeah, that's pretty much true for everybody, especially when you're entering a bull run. You know what I'm saying? So like, of course funded accounts are awesome. And that's like, I'm not, and believe me, I'm not trying to belittle anyone or being rude at all, but that's just being like funny but point blank about it. Funding accounts are a blessing if you are dialed in and not desperate and forcing it and just, you're worried about money, but yet you're pumping $30,000 into these funded accounts. It's just like, that none of that makes any sense. Like you could have had all that money in a self fund, right? So you're not a brokey. You live in abundance, but you have make terrible decisions. And that's all going to leak into your trading as well. So once you start clearing out all the junk in your personal life, it clears out in your trading life as well. And I could tell you that from not just from my own experience in trading, but my students. My students who get themselves in shape, sober, they're the ones making it. That's exactly what I needed. I was not using stop losses like a artard. Yeah, here, let me put some retard juice in the chat for you. There's a way to not use stop losses that I invented, but you don't know it. It's trippy. There's a lot to it, but what are the tax docs show about when paying yourself from the prop firms? What I need. We got feds in the chat, everybody. We got feds in the chat. Wee wee. We need an alert sign now. See, I need more members so I can add more emojis. Eesh, I'm late. Howdy. What's up? How much would you consider is a reasonable amount for a self-funded account? I don't know, like, it really depends on what country you're from and where you're at, man. Because I could tell you $1,000, but you could live in like Nicaragua, and that would be like $10 trillion to you. So, $1,000 USD, depending where you are, whatever. You could start an account with like $50 if you lived in some third world country and just play micros or like nanos. Really, man, you're gonna have to figure out what your level of experience is. What's your quota? All right, you're gonna need a quota. You're gonna need to measure and compare and contrast your quota to your experience level. Right? I had this one student. He's just like, I need to make $17,000 a month every month, and I was just like, whoa, there, Nessie. You might have did good this day, okay, this one day, but just relax there, bro. It just all depends. Your experience, the markets will pay you what your experience is worth. That's basically it. So and it all comes down to risk management. Okay, that's it. That's back to your foundations. Discipline system, yeah. It all comes back down to you being disciplined. Winning, losing, contentment, the trifecta of being a profitable trader. There's nothing out there. There is no other way to be a consistent, profitable day trader over time. That's it. There is no other way. Don't convince yourself there is. Don't let anybody else tell you there is. You're not going to get a windfall gain because you'll give it all back. Okay? Even if you did make $6 million, you're going to give every dime of it back. And probably more, because then you're in tilt. And yeah, you got to have an exit. Like, there's so much more to this than, hey, get me into a trade and make some money. And then you're like, now what? I will say this, though. With the funded accounts, I liked getting the biggest one because I wasn't worried about losing because I have a model and I trust myself. Could you not just compound 3 to 8% a day, taking profits right away and be self-funded using a disciplined system? I realized I need to pay myself right away to leave a runner, move stop loss to the green. Peter L. See, the thing is you think you're going to win every day. That's the thing. Yeah, sure, you could just not compound 3 to 8% every day, taking profits right away and being self-funded using a disciplined system. But your disciplined system is going to walk on your face, dude. And that's not to say that you're not going to screw it up. I've taken, and these guys have watched me, man. I'll take trades. I'll know exactly where the market's going, what time it's going to go there, when it's going to bottom, and then get stopped out, only for it to go my direction and sit there on my high moral horse. I'm not going to chase because I was stopped out. But you know what? My monocle's still on, right? So even though I look stupid because I got stopped out and went my direction, my point is, you're not going to win every single trade, man. So 3 to 8% a day ain't realistic. You should aim for 3 to 8% a month. Now that's realistic. You cannot wreck a discipline. That's right. Discipline is easy when you're winning. Discipline is hard when you take a loss. Yeah. Yeah, that's so true. But you know what, man? And this is for my lady students, and it's no gut punch to any of you. Being content is just as much. It's just as hard for the women as it is for men to take an L for the day, because we're like, you wronged me, you piece of dirt, and we just gotta instantly seek revenge. Heck no, I'm not taking a negative day. Forget you. And then all of a sudden, you go into walrus mode, and then you just fall off the edge of the earth. Women, though, they got this thing where they're just like, oh, wow, oh, there's my bill money. Oh, there's my monthly bill money. I'll just take that. Thank you. Oh, bank that in. And then next thing you know, they're just like, oh, well, that could be groceries for the week. I'll just bank that in. Thank you. And then they're like, oh, well, there's still some time left in the day. And there's that little cute little bugger right there. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, I lost that. I lost the bill money. And they're like, oh, I lost that one. Oh, now I'm down $400. Dang it. And it's like the cycle of it. Everybody's plagued with some sort of mental anguish in trading. I resonate with that heavy. I hate when I call a trade to a T and it barely stops me and runs the exact way I projected. You know, I was just telling that to one of my students a few weeks ago, and he has had a immense turnaround by widening his stop. And I was saying this throughout the whole mentorship, like, don't copy me, my 40 ticks, my 30, 40 ticks. Don't copy that. Like, that's because I'm nitpicking and I want to be really precise about what I'm doing. And I'm not just trading the 15-minute. I'm in the 5-second, the 15-second chart, and I'm like surgically getting that to the tick entry, right? If you're just playing the 15-minute tilly, give yourself a wide stop. Like, let your stop come down below. You guys seen where I had mine this morning, and that was just for you guys in the group, right? You seen where I had mine this morning right there. If it walks on me, so what? I try again, but that's the risk you take, and it won. It worked out. So give yourself a wider stop. Just permit yourself that flexibility, and you might see your win rate freaking increase. I run a $500 stop on a 100K position size. You're crazy, bro. Yeah, crypto. I said, Fren's got a samurai sword. I got a blunderbuss. NQ can tank now. Timmy. Yeah, you got to understand position sizing, Peter. Just because you have a wider stop loss doesn't mean that you are risking more of your account. There's a formula in my free mentorship playlist on YouTube. Okay, check it out. It's the Holy Grail, and it teaches you how to position yourself for trades, crypto specifically. And if that's the one, just like my ruggie in here, who just need that one little tweak to become an absolute monster, I pray that that's what it is for you, my friend. I just splattered the chart with the buckshot. You're funny, bro. Timmy, nice dump call, bro. Bam, into the fair value gap, Arono. What do you think, buddy? Is it going to complete this head and shoulder-esque here? Or is it going to start railroading? What course? My quit your job in 30-day trust me bro course. $10,000 for 6 days. No, I'm just kidding. Burn. And you got to take an IQ test. Sold. Shut up and take my tendies. You guys are funny. No, if you guys want some serious boot camp style mentorship, just message me on Discord. What IQ do you need? Um, it's a case by case basis. Yeah, word, man. I mean, I can't ever promise you guys profitability because that's up to you. But I can promise you that you will be able to read price better than anyone you've ever met. Ever. And in that, maybe you'll find profits. I think Jesse's looking for your Holy Grail risk management video for sure. Really is super sweet. Thanks. Super sweet tweak. That surprised me so much. I was struggling dealing with the drawdown, which made me an emotional wreck on NQ. Had no problem on crypto, but NQ was so mean to me recently. Nice. I don't like that I took that local low and it bounced. Because you're short? That's what I was saying. We just did the holy head and shoulders, bro. Could you imagine if that freaked out after running into the stop losses? There's no way it's repeating again. But it is, Basil. I understand. Thank you. You're welcome. Timmy, are you looking for a retracement for the day, or are you looking for another higher high? What is it you seek, my friend? I mean, that's the laziest break-in structure I've ever seen in my life, but I'll allow it. And there's that fair value gap here. It's the start of something beautiful, but this could get railroaded to me real easily. If you're short, don't close it. Like, have yourself a line in the sand, right? And then if you want to get in sync, if it wants to rip, then you're good. But no, it's random. Trust me, bro. I was thinking retracement. Yeah, you might be right, man. What do we got here? Personally, I want to see it go up, but I'm not in. I don't have any skin in the game, so I really don't care. But if this fair value gap here gets lost, you will see another low. Just demo I've been doing. Oh, okay, right on. Looks like she's gonna do the nothing for the rest of the day, maybe. I was also just barely about to go into that one. I was just giving it its little piece here. See if a little piece of the proof here in the next 2 minutes. Thoughts on Sui? You guys are funny. Didn't you already ask Sammy like 2 hours ago? No change, man. Win Jupe chart. Win my $100 super chat. Sui bullish, in my opinion, for long run. You guys are awesome. I should end the stream before he sends me $100 super chat. You know he's doing it. $500 super chat for TA and deep dives on alts. Yeah, that's right. And minimum three super chats. Does he take Canadian Tire money? You know what, man? I do. You have to lowball. I told you he was gonna send one. What kind of freaking weird currency is that? Is that like Pokemon currency? How is that even possible? Can I buy a Pikachu with it? Jew shekels. Dude, you're gonna get me suspended. Oh, cool. I can insert things here. You guys watch out. Add stream marker. Oh, cool. That's where that button is. Share. You can tell I'm new to this. Nope. No audio for you. Holy shnikey. Is this for real? No, I'm going to forward all this to Sam. What's a safe moon anyway? Look at that Darth Maul lightsaber. Just wrecked everybody. I told you. Careful. Holy shnikey, dude. Look at that, eh? And you guys wonder why I don't trade crypto. Like, you're like, oh yeah, nice order block, pretty good order flow going on. Wham! Oh. Oops. Oh. Is your stop losses down here? Is there a futures contract? Is there a perp? Is there a perp for this one? Eh? Call it Jupe the Perv Perp. Because you're going to have to get the doll out and show us where it hurt you. Wow. Yeah, if you're like, man, if I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're in trouble, dude. Come in here flexing Jupe. You got to send me a ticker for SafeMoon. I don't know crypto, dude. Yes, I knew they want all the stops. Okay, cool. Then you're good. But yeah, that's wrecked city. Well, yeah, I would have rather that dug into here this week. But that could be it, you know. People could have been trailing, and that could be it. It doesn't have to come down into here. Could have been just done its job there. Total Prickenstein. Boop for Jupe. SFM, he says. That's funny. What is this garbage? Super safe moon? Buy the dip? Well, no, this is not TA. This isn't anything. There's nothing here. Like, there's no nothing. There's nothing. It's garbage. people be like, oh yeah, it did it this much. You know what? Here, I'll show you the difference between garbage and not garbage. Okay, that right there, garbage. Want to see the difference between garbage and not garbage? Oh, this is the wrong one. There it is. There it is. You see how it dipped first? You see that? You see? That's how you know the difference between garbage and not garbage. Oh yeah, Hex is the shit. It's so awesome. Come and buy me. Trust me, bro. And then it dumps because Richard Hart fuds it. Right? He fuds it so hard and he shakes out all the losers and the dorks and the paper hands and all the jeets. And then what does it do? Oh, I don't know. Just a billion gajillion X from the low. 50 friggin' cents. 50, bro, not 5. Like, that's, nobody's getting that price, but that's retarded still. Like, that's a real chart. 3 million X, 3.5 million X from the Doom. So you're going to need some Doom on your juke, bro. Jump. In my opinion. That's the wrong chart. USDD, jupe. Look, if you like these, then you're good. Okay? I don't know. Don't ask me to do your altcoins because I'm just going to ish talk them. I don't even know what a jupe is. See, utility and technology, nobody cares about that. They just care about dog with hats. Okay, everyone loves dogs. And is jupe a dog? I don't know. I know there's a dog on the thing. Hey, what's up, Shawshank? 64. Is it what you get on Hex? Yeah, of course. Yeah. Of course, we got lots of room to go. Check balls. No, everything's dipping. Just buy it. Yeah, exactly. Everything's just dipping. And you got, what, 2 days and 5 hours left to buy this red candle. This is what I was talking about at the beginning. You guys, buying red candles. Go check your charts. Go check your charts and buy the blood. Stop. You know, it's just like, you're like, oh man, I wish I had this opportunity. I heard about this when it came out. It did a, what? It did a 2x. Oh, I missed out on that 2x, right? That was you. And then it drops. Wrong button. And then it drops 60%. And you're like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't want to touch that. That's 60% down. That's 60% selling pressure. That's 60% discount, brah. It goes down into here. You've got a 70% discount, right? So that's what I'm saying earlier. Don't think that the selling pressure, the sellers are over. Everybody sold already. The sellers are done. It's up only. But no, like even if you were looking at this guy, when we were looking at it, and it went up like, 50%, but then from the top, it drops 48%. You're just like, oh man, it's coming down. It sucks. No, you got a 48% discount from the local high. So just keep buying dips, and you got to believe. It's only the believers are going to make it, you guys. And the same with balls. It's the same with every other chart you guys got. You need strong communities. That's it. That's all you need. You just need strong communities. Okay? Bitcoin was an altcoin. It was a meme coin until it climbed the ranks to religion. You need assets where people are tattooing logos on their bodies. You know what I mean? Nobody's got a freaking bug-eating ETH logo on their tattooed on their skin. And look at what price it's at. At 11K on Jupe airdropped. I'm going to believe. Oh, that's pretty sweet, dude, man. How do I get $11,000 airdropped to me for free? I don't have a fart tattoo. That's exactly it. Jupe have the strongest community on Seoul, in my opinion. Seoul is so funny, man. That's like Jeet City. That's where all the Jeets live. That's probably why your Jupe is down so hard. I only mean to laugh a little. Oof. Oh, I just got sour Skittle mouth, bro. I just started listening to Sami after you mentioned it earlier. Nice. Dude, that's so cool. I'm so glad. You not waiting for the close? Oh, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. You guys got me into ish talking crypto, so now I don't even know what I'm doing. Just checking this out from this morning. I want to see a nice fruit punch right into that red line. Look at Fartcoin. Nah. There we go. The fair value gap held on the 15 second. It made your little bull flag. Boop. And started running up. That's pretty sweet. Now, don't you just love this trust me bro right here? Remember when it was here? Right there, and we wanted to see it punch up, and it came and swept these guys for one more prickish little boop. Now do the thing. Bitcoin too, both of you. Just get your butts going. Bit weak though, isn't it? Yeah, I agree. I agree, but that'll be TGIF for Bitcoin, and Nasdaq's already done its little thing today. I don't know if it's gonna make another high. I would like to see another one. And you guys, just a reminder, I want your order flow charts for you private students by the end of today. And God bless you all. Thank you all for joining me on this great journey. God bless you. And we'll see you on Monday. Peace out. Thanks, guys. Peace out.